Okay. So in transport layer, so far we discussed two protocols, UDP, which stands for User Datagram Protocol, and TCP, which stands for Transmission Control Protocol. Next, we will be going with another protocol called as SCTP, which stands with Stream Control Transmission Protocol. Okay, this is what we will be looking at. In this, we will be looking at like how this SCTP has been introduced, or why SCTP has been introduced in transport layer. Then we will look at SCTP services, okay, and how they are different from the services which TCP is providing. Then we will look into differentiating, like we have so many type of packets in SCTP. We will consider each packet, and we will see how they are different from others, and we will also see in detail about these packet formats. Then we will also discuss flow control, error control, congestion control of SCTP, and compare with how we have these mechanisms in TCP. Okay. So these are the topics which we are going to consider. Okay. So SCTP stands for Stream Control Transmission Protocol, and this is a reliable message-oriented transport layer protocol. Okay. So have you seen these two terms anywhere else? Yes, anybody?
Yes, sir.
Where did we consider about reliability?
TCP.
Exactly. TCP, it provides reliable service. What about message oriented service? Who provides that?
UDP.
UDP. So basically, when I say SCTP is reliable message oriented transport protocol, you need to understand this is going to consider the best features of TCP and the best features of UDP. Okay. Okay. So we will show a figure which talks about the relationship anyway. Okay. You can see here SCTP is going to lie here along with TCP and UDP within transport layer. Okay. SCTP is a message-oriented, reliable protocol that combines best features of UDP and TCP. Okay, that is what we considered previously also. Now we will try to do a comparison. SCTP basically it is message-oriented and we don't have any reliability. TCP, we have byte-oriented mechanism, like we have seen byte-oriented service, right? We'll have a stream which is going, and we will have a relationship between one byte and another byte. Okay, so TCP is byte oriented and also it is reliable protocol. So when we consider SCTP, this is message oriented and reliable protocol. Okay, other features which we are going to consider in SCTP along with message oriented and reliable are, instead of connection establishment we have association. Okay, then data transfer, data delivery, both are same. Then fragmentation, error control or flow control. These are the other features which we have for SCTP. Okay. So before discussing the operation of SCTP, we need to handle what are the services we have for SCTP. Okay, that we will see. So these are the services which SCTP is providing. Okay. So first one is process to process communication. What is process to process communication? Yes, what happened? Nobody responding. Whether you consider UDP or TCP or SCTP, within a computer, we are going to have multiple processes by using socket address or the combination of IP and port address. We are going to identify each and every process, and we are going to deliver from one process to another process. Okay, so SCTP also does the same thing. It is going to provide process to process communication. multiple streams. In TCP, did we see stream oriented service wherein we had connection between different segments? When we go with multiple streams, we are going to have multiple connections, multiple lines or streams going from server to client or client to server. We will see these things again. Okay. So as you can see, some of the port numbers which we are using for SCTP applications, as you can see, all are multimedia related applications. Okay. Multiple stream concept means you can see here, this is one stream, this is second stream, third stream, like that multiple streams can be there when we consider SCTP. Why do we want to go with multiple streams? Because let us say in case one of the stream got blocked or some issue with one block, one stream, I will be able to use alternate streams. Okay. So whatever the information I have, I am going to send on multiple streams with respect to SCTP. Okay. So we are going to have an association, same like connection in the case of TCP. An association can involve multiple streams. Multi-homing concept we discussed while discussing the issues of IP addresses also. Multi-homing, it is like a particular device will have multiple IP addresses. Okay. In SCTP, what is this multi-homing is? Whenever we consider multi-homing concept with respect to SCTP, I can have multiple IP addresses for same association. Okay. Whenever we establish a connection, we are going to have one IP address and one port address, right? But when we consider association in SCTP, it is allowing us to have multiple IP addresses for a particular association. So what is the advantage when we go with multiple IP addresses is, I cannot go with load sharing. That means if I have 100 bytes of data to be transmitted, I won't be doing like using IP1, I'll send 50 bytes, IP2, I'll be sending 50 bytes. But whenever there is an issue with a particular IP address, I can use alternate IP. Okay. For fault tolerance purpose, we are going to go with multiple IP addresses. That is, we are discussing as multi-homing concept with respect to SCTP. Okay. So SCTP association allows multiple IP addresses for each end, but not for load sharing. Okay. So what are the other services we have here? Full duplex communication, which you are familiar with. Bidirectional communication we will be able to do. Connection oriented service also we are familiar with, which we have seen with respect to TCP. We are going to establish an association before we do data transmission. Then reliable service, like we are going to guarantee that the information is being delivered at the other side without any issue. Okay. So that is the services of TCP.